Why?
Hello,
start.
everyone. So, hanging out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Back to Leon's lessons in narratology inside of this school. Is that going to get us sued? Is that little refrain? It's possible.
Can't get us sued.
Okay. So, without further ado, let's see what Leon's lesson is today. Once again, we open on our lecture hall. Today, the students of Leon's lessons in narratology actually have notebooks and pencils. It's almost like they care. So, let's talk about the hero's journey, Leon says. Do you guys know about the hero's journey?
Well,
Yeah, it's like when a hero goes up a mountain and then they, they get to the top.
Awesome. Name the fourth step in the hero's journey. You can't define it, can you?
In our defense, it is a tad overdone.
You might be right, but it's an important baseline to distinguish where you find the characters in the plot. What's the difference between a character at the end or the beginning of the journey? What do you do if you find yourself the mentor? How to make sure you don't die?
There sure is a lot of death threats in narratology stuff.
Speaking of the death threats, the sun peeked over the horizon and bathed our soon-to-be deceased protagonist in its warming, though slightly cancerous light. The heroes all rose and readied for their day, and the start of a side quest that would prove more than they bargained for. All right, so what's the strategy, mi amigos? What have you all, took camp next to the side of a path, kind of off. You have had no more kobold worries since the most recent attack. What do you want to do?
Did we loot those corpses of the kobolds? I would like some alchemist
found
fire.
Exactly a cage.
Full of a skunk?
Nope. The
Just a
skunks have run
cage?
away.
Oh,
Just a
rip.
cage.
I'm
Do we
not
still
carrying around a
stink?
cage.
Like, badly?
Yeah, you have not showered.
Gross.
Thank God we didn't go into
Wizard
the
doesn't have
sea.
prestidigitation.
Oof.
Well, you see, I figured I could do more things with like a ghostly hand and, like pick up a rock way over there.
Yeah, but you didn't really think about when we needed to take a shower and there's no water anywhere to be seen.
I mean,
I mean,
don't think see
You
this-
can look for a river.
Let's
But that's a lot of work, don't you know?
I don't really see
And
this as a
It's
problem,
work to not
know.
smell like
I
a skunk to where we have to get to. I mean, we should probably make a good impression.
There's a river somewhere in between us and our journey. I mean, all we have to do is find one. You don't have to do it right now. We don't mind the smell. I smell like you smell like him, and the cleric over there doesn't give a shit. So,
Nah,
Frankly, I
genuinely
don't
do
know.
not care.
Exactly.
Genuinely could not.
so it's we'll deal with it later. It's not a
You
big
smell
deal.
like most B-tier adventurers, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, that's a shining endorsement there. Thank you kindly.
Okay.
Okay. So, in that case, do you want to continue down the road? Is there something you would like to do? Would you like to discuss the fact that you heard, yet again, the talking voice tell you were going to die soon? Or that yesterday he said, well, now we've started with a good note so that they can die faster.
I would like to turn to R and go, hey, have you ever heard of, I don't even know what it is, talking in people's heads before? Like,
His eyes get a little big and he goes, and what exactly are the voices saying to you?
that the heroes are in this innocuous quests are going to die.
And who are the heroes, by the way? Are they me? And he takes a step back. And how are they telling you to kill me? Is a dog perhaps talking?
No, I'm fairly certain that the heroes are only whoever can hear the voice.
Oh, right. Yeah. That makes sense. How about this? Don't do anything the voices tell you. And when we get to Sanctus Savatus, you can go see a very nice place with very cushy rooms.
I am not
And
crazy. Thank you,
he
R.
He turns to Finster and Cauldron and is like,
Side note, how does your god, or how did you communicate with your god? Did you just, like, hear
he
him in your
pulls up his
head?
little chain and he goes, see how this number says 20 in it? It's the chain with the dice in it. If it goes
Sure.
lower, he's mad.
But it doesn't, like, say things to you? He just sort of dices at you?
Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't really. Look, he's the god of fair play, right? Like, he's got a numerical system for how good or bad he is or mad he is. Like, it's very straightforward.
Why is it on 20 and not, like, 10?
We gotta stop with the. When both of you talk, my head hurts. Because you're just the worst voices on the planet. What? All right, Mr. Finster, Mr. Shadow Boy. What was that nonsense? You don't want to say it now, do you? All right, shut the fuck up then. And he turns to Cauldron and says, all right, Mr. Wizard Man.
Why does it say 20 and not, like, 10? Because he's fair play, so, you know, when he's, like, the best, he's in the middle.
He just shrugs very large. He just shrugs. It's like, I don't know why it's a dice of 20 sides. I've never even seen one of these things. Anyway, we should probably get a move on and get your friend here to some psychiatric assistance.
I swear to God. Zzz.
Which one?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You should use Jeebus. He's Lord of Hell. It's really easy for me.
If you want,
No.
you can use my god. I can explain them to you.
You know that I have my own, thank you.
Well, that's tragic. Anyway, just out of curiosity, did you two know she was hearing voices and didn't try to help?
Let's get on the road.
It's not
All
important right now.
Okay, that was very dodgy there. Oh boy. He saddles up on his horse, and Mystery is still beautiful and white, and he kind of flushes his mane and waits for you, Zerlock.
Mystery. Zerlock kind of pets Mystery, gives him a sugar cube, that, you know, got materialized from nowhere, eats a sugar cube, and then, gets on the horse.
Anyway, you ride for about, I don't know, some time, and you arrive at a town right before the mountain pass. The name of the town is Fairhaven. It's a smaller town. It's pretty normal. You know, it's the same kind of dank vibes, wood buildings, humans. A lot of humans in this one, probably less, or more than you would see, like percentage-wise, than you would see in dank. But not very diverse, but it's not very bad.
Fair enough.
What's our, what are our supplies like?
You had enough to get to the next town. Here is the next town.
Right. Well, you all have to eat, so, I suggest finding a shop of some kind.
Okay.
That'll work, but don't you also have to eat? I'm fairly certain that's a thing.
I do, but not what you need.
Let's have a party meeting. Oh, you can go ahead.
Let's gather up, everyone.
R nods and says, y'all clearly have a lot of problems. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the tavern. It looks pretty shitty, but I'll figure it out. And you come get me when you have supplies of like literally any form of a plan. All right. Don't kill each other or die standing here. I don't know how you would do that, but you seem like the kind of people that could find a way.
You
And
really have no belief in us, and it's really hurting our feelings.
He's trotting off. He's not even listening. He's not even paying attention.
To be
thought that
fair,
was a pretty good one.
I'm fine with it. He's kind of an asshole anyway.
Fair.
Carry on.
So you have to eat. I
Yes.
assume blood?
No, that is some vampires do, but I don't.
I would have paid every amount of money I had for you to say a barbaric stereotype.
It is a barbaric stereotype. She says as she has a giant great axe on her back and is a barbarian.
Well, first, in my defense, you're a barbarian. Second of all, in my defense, I grew up in a monastery, so
And
I don't really know exactly a lot about you people. Would you care to enlighten us exactly what you eat and how you plan to acquire it? Out of general curiosity.
I eat dreams. And I tend to acquire them when you're asleep.
I need both of you to roll a d. I need Finster and Cauldron to roll a d20 for me, and I will roll one as well. Oh, not the button I wanted. Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
You said a dexterity?
No, just a
Nope,
D20.
just a d20.
Straight. It's funny that none of you have real human dice. Human dice? Real physical dice.
I should have just brought my physical dice. My real
Yeah.
human dice.
Your real human
I
dice.
would use my human dice as opposed to my
How do you
non-human
roll
dice.
human dice on a on D&D?
I think you could just roll any check,
Oh, never
any
mind,
skill
it's
check
here.
that you have a
Here.
0 in.
Yeah, no, there's a button on the side. He found it.
There is?
13.
All right, we got a R got a 17. So Cauldron, for the past 2 nights, no dreams, not even slightly.
Cauldron is starting to look much more worried than he was before.
If it helps, I also can eat the nightmares if you have them, so they're a little more bitter, but
Let's slow down real quick. Let me just ask a few questions. Are they like dreams as in dreamland? No harm done to the host, or is it like
of
I
course.
aspire to be the greatest wizard in
no,
the
I'm
world,
not
and-
I'm not from the graveyard of dreams. I don't eat your aspirations. No, like sleep dreams.
I'm
One
sorry.
moment.
Ooh.
That is a place in the world. Finster, please roll me a history check to see if you know of the graveyard of dreams. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, I'm fully aware.
Oh.
Oh, 14. You know of it. It is a place that, well, actually, I think our friend Sam wasn't responsible for its creation. Were you not?
Woo, yes.
Give me you telling a toddler what it is.
Okay, so the Graveyard of Dreams is a island in the northwest of the map.
It's in a grouping of the Estral Isles.
And strange occurrences go on around there, where people's dreams of those who've deceased or have given up seem to find their home. As more and more dreams start congregating around the area, it starts becoming more and more dangerous. On the outskirts, there are low-level dreams where people, just small things like, oh, I wish for about $5, and small little aspirations, and then.
I think that's kind of the encapsulation we're going for, and then that the inside has like what I wanted to be when I was a child and worked my whole life on and then failed, right? Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna. I think that's enough of what we can do at this moment. I think. It's only a 14, so it's not like he doesn't know the history, right? But he knows of it. So, moving along, you know what that is. I think the last person to be speaking was Cauldron. I'm correct.
Cauldron was worried, and I think that she was talking about, like trying to calm him down.
So no,
Zerlock.
I don't. There's no harm. It's just like when the dreams that you have when you're asleep, not your aspirations.
So, can you see the dreams that you're eating? Do you know, like, what they're about?
Matt, is that my decision or yours?
It is entirely yours.
Then, yes. Most of the time. Sometimes they're a little foggy, but most of the time I can see them.
Oh,
Um, uh, especially, I cannot remember any of my dreams, so, I hope, you don't read too much into the, I need a dream catcher.
look, I just want to say that one dream, no, look, it's reoccurring. I have no control over it. She's not even a dwarf, okay?
I
She's
don't want to know
definitely a
what you're
halfling.
talking about. I don't want to know.
Oh, that's good. Never mind then. If you do see me in a dwarf, just stop eating the dream. It's not yours, doesn't matter, and no, that's not a garden hose. Not important. I don't know her.
Let's
No matter what she says.
let's move along to finally discussing, because I'm assuming at some point someone's going to say, "Hey, y'all hearing the voice still?" I
Yeah.
don't know who that is, but
So, were you just going to let R decide that I'm schizophrenic?
Being from the wild, a lot of my tendencies come off as, uncouth towards, more, civilized folk, and, even I know that, confiding in someone, that you're hearing voices is, not a correct move.
I was hoping that
We,
he had some information, or that clerics in general heard the voices of their gods. We don't even know what this voice is.
yeah, and it's, hinting towards our deaths, which is, not fun.
Right, it's not the best, I'll admit, but well, do we want to believe a thing in the sky? He doesn't even tell us secrets. He just tells us about our death. So really, he's
Not
probably
even.
just bullshitting us. It's probably some prankster god. I don't know any of those. You
I don't
don't
think
know
any of them
those.
exist.
hold on. Does anyone want to know any of those?
No.
No? Okay, let's move on then.
Well,
I didn't.
would I
There's
know any of
religion
those?
checks for that sort of things.
Would I know any of those being just my background?
Religion check.
Okay, let's see if I've done that right. I have a +3 in religion, there's at least that.
You know that gods exist, and that there are a few that are quite trickstery, but you can't place like, oh, that's the prankster one. That one right there.
Yeah, they don't exist. There's nothing about them. No, it's none of your concern. Let's go into town, though. I'm a little bit peckish. I'm small, but I eat the size of a horse.
Just don't eat a
Your
literal
horse.
horse. Stay away from mystery.
Stay away from my dreams. Have at ye.
Listen.
As you walk into Fairhaven, still arguing about things, there is a kind of pleasant smell in the air, and you find yourselves. Well, depends. Are you gonna go to the tavern to pick up R, or are you gonna head to the general store just to try to get some stuff together?
General store. Because he
Fair
said
enough.
he wanted to He said he wanted us to have our supplies first.
You find yourself in the Loud Wish, and you kind of walk around. You know, it's a fairly well-stocked general store. You were able to make purchases for your rations fairly easily.
Oh, is this? Are you gonna eat this too? It's a wish. It's almost like a dream. You're gonna just shove this down your gob.
Listen, I don't exactly want to display, whatever the word is, announce what I eat. I don't go around making fun of your desire for horses.
That was a joke. It was a phrase. Have you never heard of a phrase before?
Of course I have.
I'm the clueless one.
The owner of the store kind of perks up at Eat the Wish, which is where he works. And I need y'all to answer a question for me. How do people know you are members of the Shining Stars? What do you have, like a badge? Is there like what do you kind of wear to establish this, or do you wear anything at all?
Can we have a tattoo?
Tattoos? Anybody?
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to go with pendant, but tattoos work. It's a little bit more permanent than maybe some people want.
Well,
That's how you know you're
usually
a
the way
true
they get
one.
removed is you die. So, yeah. So the general manager kind of looks up at what y'all at that note, at that speech of Eat the Wish, and he sees your tattoo, Zerlock, on the back of your shoulder, the shining star, as it were. And he blinks and he says, I beg your pardons, but are y'all adventurers by chance?
That we are.
That's amazing. Could I hire you?
Depends on what you need.
Well, I need you to. It's not a hard task, but it's one I can't do myself. My daughter, girl, she
Your daughter's
she
name
has
is...
the rot, and I need a rare bit of an elixir from the dragon that lives in the mountain. He's a kind dragon. He's a golden dragon, but I can't. Well, I can't make the trip. And he steps around the side to reveal that his lower left leg is missing.
Group meeting real quick. Let's round up, boys and gal. Do we have time to help this poor lad?
I mean, ours in the tavern, he might not even know we left.
Not to be the spoil sport, but ditching on your ward is kind of a dick move.
I have heard that before. It is quite the dick move. I've pulled a few of those in my day too.
Listen, I wasn't saying I was for it. I was just saying he might not even know. It's a possibility.
We could also ask him if he wants to come along. Fought a dragon before. He might be familiar with their ways.
Or have severe trauma.
Oh, true. But I don't care if he's scared of it. I just don't want to get. I want to get paid.
The shop owner. Oh, he rolls a 19. Okay, he hears you. And he says, I beg your pardon, the dragon is not menacing. He's quite kind and has given out this kind of elixir before. I just can't go myself. The path is up a mountain and not treacherous, but there is a very old bridge that I just can't cross anymore.
How long is the journey, if I don't?
It should only be about less than a day's walk, as long as you don't, do something insane like go around the backside of the mountain up the Forest of Death, but the dragon has cleared all the forests down our way with his magic breath to make it easier for travel and trade up and down the mountain.
I'm sorry, you
Oh,
guys have a section of your mountain called the Mountain of Death.
No, the Forest of Death.
The
And
forest.
it's on the other side of the mountain. Unless you do something incredibly stupid, you shouldn't do that. And you're members of the Shining Stars. You guys are great adventurers. You won't do anything dumb like that.
Right. We've never done anything stupid in our lives.
The mountain trail is even called the Cozy Cove. You should be fine. Please.
What?
I really need this for a girl.
Can I do an insight, especially on when he says this shouldn't be a problem because we were foretold with you're
Yeah.
going to die.
Sure.
Can
Yeah. Roll insight on that. Go for it.
Can I do an insight check on the for a girl?
Yeah. No, for girl. The name is seems to be a capital G girl.
I still want to insight check that because
No,
that's
go for it. Yeah. No, it's fine. That's fair.
I'm gonna wait, I should probably insight check.
That's a
as well.
19 for Cauldron. That's a 7 for Finster. Cauldron, you're sitting there and you're like, this is definitely the side quest. That is more than I bargained for. It's not related to the main quest. And also, this guy seems to be telling the truth. You can't do like intense narratological equations with your own life yet, but you're like, man, he's pitching straight. So like, what's going on here? Finster, with your 7, you're like, yep.
This sure is a quest.
This sure is a quest. This is the thing that someone is saying to my face.
Should we ask maybe our ward and we accept the quest? Sure, why not? And then we just leave if we don't. And then we can ask our horde, and if he says sure, whatever, he can drink in the tavern, or he shouldn't, but I can't control everyone. We go up the mountain, talk to the dragon, and be back before tomorrow. Can't be that hard.
I'll even the guy says, I'll even give you a pick of things in my shop. You've already bought your rations, but I have a bedroll, blasting powder, some leather works tools, a vial of perfume for the lady, and roll a perception check, Cauldron. Liam, I think you know what he's going to have, but I would like to.
15.
15. You notice on the wall a dream catcher for sale.
Yeah, of course. One thing I do want to say is, do you think our ward would be able to heal the rot?
I don't know who your ward is.
Is it like a normal illness or is it a magical illness?
Oh no, it's certainly not a normal illness. I mean, in the sense that it's a disease, but I am normal man, and it's not a generational thing.
You're a normal man. Can I roll an insight check on that?
No, I'm Normal Man is my name. Yeah, you can do that. Actually, better yet, roll a perception check.
Okay.
A perception with advantage.
Why can
Your
I not?
name is Normal Man,
Why can
No,
I not
it's
click
Normal
mine?
Man. I've been.
Am I logged out? What
and
is
your
happening?
daughter's name Girl. So
Yeah.
Girl Normal Man.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry, I'm having trouble with my sheet.
Is that common in this area? Is
Aha,
that an
there we go.
unusual name?
Hold on. Let me get the perception check. That's
I got a 7.
At advantage.
Oh, it's advantage? Sweet.
Is there just
Yeah.
a clan of Normalmans that we're
Ooh, that's a 21.
21. You turn and you see the sign that you did not read says "The Loud Wish, owned by Normalman." And you look around and your eye catches the books and the tax notices signed by Norm Normalman. That's his legal name on the tax documents. Or the
Okay.
ledger, at least. I don't know if they have tax documents, but...
Okay. Listen, I say that we just take this and go with it.
Let's just do it. Fuck it. Why not? You know
Well,
what?
Thank you so much. I'm kind of disappointed you just said, fuck it, why not, when my daughter's life is on the line, but that's
No, she'll
okay.
be fine. We're helping out. It's fine.
It's all
Thank you.
fine.
And when you come back, you can have one of anything in my store. Each of you.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Even the dream catcher that my late husband made for me.
How sweet.
How sweet, yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Cauldron looks upset by the aspect of stealing this man's dream catcher, but his need is worth more.
And he said you could have it. So do you go talk to R? Do you try to finagle like any more? Do you want to like any other talks with Norm Normalman?
I mean, we get the general direction as well as, so we won't get lost randomly, right?
Oh yeah. It's a path. It is supposed to be very simple.
Out of general curiosity, and I don't mean to begrudge the point, this is a town. There's lots of people around. Why can't anybody else get it if it's such an easy path up the... Surely just a few gold pieces in a small boy's hand up the mountain, down the mountain.
Well, yeah. I sent my son, Kid Normalman, to get it, but he's been gone for a few hours and he's been known to get lost.
But you said the mountain takes at least a day, so what you're... Let me just get this straight. You sent your son off on a quest that takes a day. It's been about 2 hours, and you went,
No,
fuck
it's
it, I'm
been a
gonna
few
pay...
hours, and I haven't heard anything from him.
Well, how would you have heard? I'm so confused. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it for you. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Just,
Thank you.
Let's get the
so
fuck
much.
out of this godforsaken town, where the rest of fuck it. I'm starting to leave.
Okay, as you kind of leave, you hear call to adventure.
No.
Oh
No,
boy.
that's it. That's it.
Oh boy.
You then hear as you're kind of like walking away, the refusal.
Well, I didn't refuse anything. I said yes.
See, if you start talking to the sky, then R will come around and call you crazy, so you better not.
So will everyone else, theoretically.
Oh,
I don't know why
I
that-
forgot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Norm Normalman.
And he pokes his head. Hello.
I'm so sorry. This is very small but very important. To accept the quest, we will take all the shit. But I just have one extra. It's very tiny. I need a secret of yours. It's very minor. Any secret will do. Relatively
Cauldron.
large, medium size for something
Sam
like
is
this.
throwing up an X card, I think.
No. Cauldron in the background is going X.
Oh,
Don't
this,
do
Don't
it.
do this. Okay.
It's a minor point, but it is also incredibly important.
Roll persuasion. Actually, no. It's his daughter's life. You're fine. He goes. Okay. A minor one, perhaps. I have.
Mid-size. This is a relative. It's your daughter's life. Just a mid-size, not big. I don't need to know how your husband died. Maybe something
You're not
medium.
you're not really making a good case here, Finster.
Please help me then. I just
You're
need
making him
mid-size
uncomfortable.
secret. Just need that.
I think I can help with that. I'll get back to you once you get back to me.
That's fair. Just keep that in your brain.
I'll try. So do you go to the tavern to see R?
Yeah.
Yes.
At least Cauldron would like to. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, we'll go.
R is sitting in the tavern, and it has. It's just a regular kind of saloon kind of place. There's a wooden door, wooden bar. There's a few people sitting around, but seated at the gambling table is R, and he has no money. He is actively betting the chain around his neck.
Oh boy. How big is the crowd here?
Not very.
Cool.
It's a bar in the middle of the day, or actually early-ish morning. So it's mainly serving food right now, and the gambling table's open to 4 people.
I'm just gonna turn to Zerlock and just go. This is exactly what drinking does to you. This gotta stay off the drink. Used to do this all week. I was very good at it too.
That
Then I
seems
wasn't.
more like a you problem than a drinking problem.
Oh, I was bloody drunk when I was doing it too.
Oh no.
I don't sense any regret in your voice.
No, it's lots of regrets. God, I would never do anything. I would never drink again. Look, it's just very bad stuff.
Do any of you want to do something or say something to R?
Yes.
You don't have to. You can walk away. I'm just letting you know. He's
No.
pretty much the only interesting person in the room. I mean, I guess there's you can go talk to the bartender, but I don't see why you care.
No, I think Zerlock is gonna go up and put a hand on his shoulder. Isn't that chain and whisper isn't that chain important?
He looks up at you, and he smiles, the biggest shit-eating grin, and says, "Yeah, it is. It's worth quite a bit of money, I would say. You want to look at the number there, sweetheart?"
The number on the chain?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. What does it say?
it's 20.
So this is fair?
Oh, well, you know what they say, games of chance are always rigged for the house's favor. And he kind of wiggles his eyebrows, and the person on the other side, the person dealing the cards, is like, "You've lost every single game, dude." Yeah, man, that pot's very, very big, and I just don't have a lot to bet on it. So I would really appreciate it if my friend would let me get back to my cards.
All right, it's your funeral. I'm going to assume that he has a plan. I don't know what it is because I'm an idiot, but
Go ahead. Go ahead. You can take this one.
Well, we see that you're very engaged in something. We found a slight detour. Would you mind hanging out for a little while longer while we
I'm sure as hell not leaving now, Mr. Greenmeadow. I'm a little busy.
would you mind if we left you here?
back in evening at the very latest?
He glares at you and he's like, "I'm fine. Thank you for letting me know." Just raising his eyebrows and glaring daggers at you like, "Leave me, leave." The person dealing cards is like, "What? What are you doing?"
Boys,
Say
I
nothing.
think it's time for us to get the fuck out of here.
R kind of raises his eyes and just nods furiously.
Good luck, you dumb bastard.
I don't need luck. The game is fair.
I don't. Whatever, man. You got your shit. We gotta go save some fucking kid from rot. Let's just.
Oh, I hear the rot's pretty bad. He pauses. Like, "Oh, I hear the rot's pretty bad. Well, I could probably administer any kind of stuff. Hey, shut up." He turns to the card dealer as she's not even saying anything. She's just dealing cards. He's like, "No, fine. We'll wait for you."
Are you sure you're not hearing voices in your head there, son?
It's fine. Anyway, if you get something, I can probably administer it. But, oh, You're gonna go get the thing. All right, stand up. Okay. Good on ya. Helping said little girl.
Something like that. Her name's...
Oh,
yeah,
look at y'all having a heart of gold. That's sweet, actually.
There's a dragon involved. It's great.
What? Oh boy. Good luck.
Apparently he's
Dragon
nice.
level BT adventurers. This ain't gonna work. Oh boy. Well, I'll remember your name, so I'll have your tombstones ready.
Thanks very much.
Welcome. And he shuffles his cards and gets dealt back in. You have left. What is your strategery?
That way's the mountain, I guess.
Fair enough. You manage. You get through into. You go westward towards the mountain, and you see. Actually, I'm gonna need some perception checks from people.
Oof. That is a 1.
Oof. Nope.
That is an 8.
You don't see shit. You don't see shit.
12?
Is that 12? Like, it's not loading for me.
Did I lose internet connection? Give me a sec.
Yeah, you did.
Huh. But we still see you.
Yeah.
Well-
I got a 12.
You got a 12. Okay. You none of you hear it before it is too late. There is a kid around the corner. He has a wooden sword, and he must have gone off the path and is fighting 2 coyotes. And they are not happy and very hungry looking.
What was the name of Norm Normalman's son?
Kid.
Hey, kid!
He turns and says, "Hiya, misters. How did you know my name?"
I was just checking. Your father sent us to come get
Oh
you.
my gosh, the coyotes! Ah! And he starts
Okay.
swinging his sword.
Zerlock's jumping in.
Fair enough. Let's roll initiative.
I'm gonna go grab my dice real quick because apparently I can't do it on a whatever.
18.
Oh, wait, no, that worked. Wait, I can see you just rolled an 18.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Collection.
I think I'm back. Fucking god damn it.
All right. Let me. And. Up. There we go.
Oh.
And then we do this. And then we open this. And then we close this. And then we hit this. And then we open this. And then D&D Beyond takes 300 years. Then we hit this. Then we do. Da-da-da. And y'all have already rolled? Yes? Question mark?
Yes, I got an 18.
You got a what?
I got an 18.
18. Cauldron.
24.
Holy crap. And Finster?
Let's not talk about me. I think I got a 7.
Okay, that's fine.
9.
No, I got a
is
9.
what it says.
I got a 9.
All right. And now we start.
Who's first in the order?
Hold on, sorry. The first in the order is Cauldron.
I'm staying on the road and I'm going to shoot a firebolt.
Okay, cool.
The coyote, because
Go for it.
they're coyotes.
Yeah, right. Like, dude, I'm not burning a spell slot for this.
Does 12 hit?
It does not.
So it goes careening off into the countryside.
Fair enough. Is that it? Is that all you got?
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. The next is one of the wolves. Seeing that you are a much bigger threat than this stupid kid, it's gonna run up and bite at. I'm guessing Zerlock is in front because.
Because I'm a big ol'... Yeah.
It's gonna try to bite you, and it rolls jack shit. Zerlock, you're up next. It literally tries to bite you, and then just like it bites at you, and it just latches onto your leg. But it's very sad. It's just like like chewing on your leg, and it's not hurting at all.
Okay, I'm gonna swing with my great axe.
Surprising no one.
What is that? It's a 17.
That's a 17. Yeah, that hits big time.
And that is a 15 of damage.
It dies.
Rip. Yeah, so Zerlock looks at that and just, like, bisects it. Because she's strong. She's strong. So she just cuts things in half.
Fair enough. Finster, you're up.
Wait. All right. Okay. Sure. I'll just take a launch after him and swing my quarterstaff.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm not gonna spell a key point because I would 12.
That hits.
Oh. Wow.
Oh no, it does not hit. Sorry.
All right. That's my turn.
Awesome. The wolf that you just swung at, seeing that everything is very bad for it, rolls a natural 20 to hit Finster.
I think that it's not going to roll natural 20.
Okay, fair enough. Please use that feature.
Yeah.
I will roll again.
I have a sinking suspicion.
Now it rolled a 12, or now it rolled a 21. Not natural, but it rolled. Okay, so now it is 9 damage, rolled max.
Can I dodge as a bonus action?
You would have had to declare that beforehand. And also dodge, I don't think dodge does what I think it does.
Let's find out.
Dodge. 5e. Let's Google. Let's learn. Y'all learning? When a looking for the dodge mesh function, it's right over here. When you take the dodge bonus action, you can focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. You see the attacker and the dexterity saving throw has advantage. You cannot double stack disadvantage, and it already had disadvantage
Fair enough.
from the Chrono Bobble thing.
I guess I'm just getting eaten then. Such
That's
is
fair.
the way of life.
Kid, seeing that this is going down, is gonna swing.
Please don't hit me.
Oh dang, Kid got a 19. That's pretty nice. He is now going to swing his wooden sword. He does 4 damage.
Proud of him.
Yeah, Kid did actually pretty well with that one.
How much damage did the wolf do to me, by the way?
9.
Okay.
Cauldron, you're back up.
I'm going to light it up.
Light it up.
Up, light it up, up.
That
Does
hits.
a 22 hit
That hits a lot, bud.
for 3 fire damage.
He's still okay. Zerlock, you're up.
All right. Which one is closest to me?
They're both. There's one that's dead, and then there's one that's alive, about 10 feet off the path.
Okay. Zerlock is gonna walk. Not particularly fast. Just, walking. And I'm gonna hit with my great axe because, Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, it do.
And that is 16 damage.
It dies big time. How do you want to do that?
I'm gonna not chop it off. I'm just gonna, you know how, you scruff cats? Zerlock is just gonna scruff the dog, the coyote, and just slice to the throat.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Kid looks up at all of you and he's like, "Thank you so much, Mr. Sith. That was so awesome." Supernatural aid. This is Kid Normalman, our protagonist for the day.
Uh-oh.
Hearing that Cauldron's eyes are gonna go wide and look at the kid like he's about to see a ghost.
That's fair. And Kid goes on and says, "Oh my, you're so great. I bet your adventure is like my dad was."
We are. Your father sent us to come get you, and bring you back home.
My dad. I was talking about my dad, Chad Adventureman.
Who?
Isn't your dad dead?
Huh? Yeah. But that doesn't mean I can't be a great adventurer like him.
Kid, how old are you?
I'm 7.
You.
Maybe.
You know, there are ways to train to be an adventurer that are safer than
Yeah,
being
like
on.
fighting coyotes. And he like flips his sword around and whacks himself in the head and goes, "I'm usually better than that." Anyway, we gotta go. We gotta save my sister. The other bridge is this way. Come on. And he like starts like running, basically.
Adventurers need to abide by a code of guidelines, and since we are
He's already running. He's already running. You think you could talk to a 7-year-old about a code of guidelines? Absolutely not.
This is why
yes.
I don't like kids. They're bad at keeping secrets. I don't know anyone like that. And they're very high energy. I think we're gonna just have to deal with this fucker.
I would rather keep him alive is the problem, and if he's the protagonist, considering that the voice said that the protagonist was going to die at the end of this.
I need to refresh y'all's memory that the way he said it was, and I quote, "The sun peeked over the horizon and bathed over our soon-to-be deceased protagonists," namely stating that he was referring to the same protagonists as the last time, which is you 3.
All right.
And he already said that this quest will be lead to your untimely deaths. So.
Wonderful. Well,
Which means we can't die in this one.
I mean, we could.
But I like that attitude.
I like that attitude, though. Yeah, I'm with Cauldron on that one.
We're invincible!
I'm gonna jump off a cliff!
Speaking of jumping off a cliff, as you kind of follow Kid, I'm assuming you follow Kid, I don't know why the hell you wouldn't.
Yeah.
As you follow Kid, you see this huge, long bridge over this chasm. And the bridge has a label, and it's just called the First Threshold.
First threshold.
So, can Cauldron do an intelligence check? Because that is a narratology thing.
No, you have said that you are from the wilds. You have no formal training in narratology.
Okay, okay.
There is nothing in my... Maybe Zerlock, but I highly doubt that you would have any way of knowing that.
Is the kid anywhere nearby?
The kid's standing right there at the bridge, being like, "We gotta go."
How does the bridge look? Is it?
It's an old rickety. You know that bridge from the Emperor's New Groove?
Vaguely.
That's like long, and it's got wood planks, and it's got ropes, and it's
eventually-
over a
So
chasm.
like the one from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Gotcha.
There's a similar thread between those two bridges.
They're all about to fall.
I did not say that.
Well,
Oh.
arguably, though, luckily, the one in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was cut by Indiana Jones himself as he was being chased by the racist Indian caricatures.
Oof, I had forgotten about that one, but yes. I had forgotten that. So what do you guys do? He's just kind of looking at you.
How long is the bridge, would you say? Or how long does it look? Does it look more than...
Easy. It's dividing a chasm that's long enough that most wizards don't just jump over it, right? Like it was installed for a reason.
No, yeah,
So
like,
probably
is
about
it...
60 to 70 feet, I'd say.
Okay.
Does it look rickety enough that we would know it's probably
That's a
not
perception, or that's an investigation check.
I would like to, then I would like to do that. Because out of character, obviously we know it's garbage. 11?
You notice that there are structural supports, in fact, yes.
Gauging on this bridge,
You
I
have not
think-
rolled an investigation. You don't know how good the bridge is.
Okay, can I roll investigation?
Sure, go for it.
We have our standard adventures kick while he does that, which includes
Yeah, of course.
a certain amount of
22.
rope.
All right. Cauldron, you see something that you are not expecting. You see that this bridge has recently been reinforced with some better like metal nail or metal like railroad ties. They don't really have a lot of railroads around here. They use mostly airship technology. And you know, several kind of like magical transportation modes that are mechanical powered by magic transportation modes. But like this has been recently reinforced. Like this is new rope, solid like railroad ties. By all means, you're like, oh wait, this bridge looks pretty rickety, but upon further examination, it's like it would take a fucking hurricane to bring this thing down.
Oh, well, he sort of taps, and then knocks on the supports. Yeah,
They're pretty solid.
it looks really good. It looks like it was recently reinforced, so I don't think we'll
Yeah.
have an issue.
Kid nods, goes, yeah, my dad did it like another week ago.
Didn't you
which
say
one
your
of your
dad was dead? Oh wait, you have both.
No,
You have
my
two.
dad, Norman.
I forgot you had two. I'm very sorry. That's my bad.
That's kind of homophobic, lady.
No, I'm just forgetful. I didn't assume that your father was married to a woman.
Out of general curiosity, in the future, could you refer to them as Chad and Norm? Because there's two, just saying my dad is it's a little difficult to distinguish one of them being
Okay.
dead and the alive.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But anyway, you stay here. In fact, you should probably go back to your dad.
No.
Okay, that's fair. Cauldron, do you want to go first? You seem to trust the bridge.
Yeah, I'll go. He just waltzes across. No worries.
Yeah, no. You're fine. You don't. I'm not gonna have each of you cross the bridge individually at 70 feet at a time. That will take forever in game, and out of game that's boring. So you get about 20 feet. Absolutely no problems.
Okay.
I jump, but I have a mortal terror of dying.
Kid comes up behind you. And he looks over at Finster and he says, come on, mister.
I'll go ahead, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, you're fine. Zerlock, what's your strat?
Zerlock is going to, like, tap it with her foot, put some weight on it, and
Very solid.
then go.
Okay, Cauldron, roll me a perception check.
Oh no. We shouldn't have all gone at once. It's really stressing out the
12.
bridge.
12, you don't notice anything. You get to the middle of the bridge. Kid rolls that's a 4. He no idea what he's doing.
I'm on it.
Finster, yep.
Perception, you said?
Yes, sir.
Gods, please help me. Okay, 16.
Finster, I now need you to roll me a history check.
No, I don't like
Ooh.
history. I'm not good at history, and I'm also not good at...
No, actually, it's nature. Nature. This is a nature check. My apologies.
Well, I rolled a 16 in history, so can we take that?
Yeah, we can take that number. What's your nature modifier?
+1.
So
as
same
history.
thing.
It's the same thing.
Okay, 16. You hear a sound. It sounds, and
Is
you're
this a
like,
Stand By Me moment. God damn it.
what? No,
You said
it's
train. I knew this was coming.
you hear a flapping sound, and then a distinctive whale call, and you know, as you're kind of looking around, that this is in fact maybe a path for the flying whales of the air of the realm that transport cargo back and forth. And they are very loud, very suddenly.
And I'm the only one who notices this?
Oh, definitely. But not for long, as the wind starts finally kicking up, like, really powerfully.
Not to interrupt anyone, just leisurely stroll across the bridge, but there's whales? Flying whales, I think.
And Cauldron, as you know, that fucking hurricane? Oh, a herd of cargo whales can do that easy.
Cauldron
Why
is
would
going
you
to start
build a
something.
bridge where there's a path for the whales?
Kid looks up at you and goes, "It's not a problem. The whales always fly above the bridge. You just shouldn't be standing on it when they come through, because..." Uh-oh.
Yeah, we need to go.
Run!
Dexterity saving throws for all of you as this huge bash of wind just hits all of you.
I will take that.
I haven't.
Wow,
I have advantage on
11.
dexterity against effects that I can
That's
see.
an 11. That's an 11 and a 9. You're not
So-
raging,
I-
love. You don't have that.
No, it's advantage on dex against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Oh yeah, barbarian shit. Zerlock is the only one that even slightly manages that save.
I got a 22.
And as no, I saw it. It's real
I'm
good.
saying it for the audience
Oh,
who
yes,
can't
thank
see
you.
anything because the extension's broken.
Yes, thank you. I had totally forgotten. Yeah, this huge blast of wind just kind of hits all of you all at once. Finster, Cauldron, Kid, you just get tossed. It bucks the bridge up, and y'all are just super screwed. And as you're like flying, you hear crossing the first threshold.
Can we? Well, first of all, I think we should. Maybe we should take a break now in this cliffhanger moment.
Ah, I like that.
And when we return, I'm gonna see if I can't try and grab the bridge on my way down.
I was also going to say, not to interrupt this narratology, but I want to use my time travel and not fail that, or at least try to not fail that. Thank you.
Haven't you already used that effect for the day?
I get 2.
Can I deflect the whale?
Wind.
So y'all are going down, right? Like you're going down the chasm?
Whoop and
Oh
down.
no, they're going up.
They're going up.
The wind from the chasm is like a funnel, and it's blasting the bridge is going like a Macarena. No, it's doing like a wave, and they got hit as it went up, so it boom flung them in the air.
Wait, I have a
In the
plan.
air with 14.
I have a plan. It's a
Hold
bad
on,
plan.
Pause 1 second. Sam, repeat the sentence.
I think I'm still in the air with a 14.
Yes.
Ah.
And I think Liam has a point. We should go on a break as Kid, Cauldron, and Finster all go flying. So we shall see y'all in 10 minutes. Do any of you scream?
Absolutely.
As you do that, one of the whales from the group, hearing people screaming and falling, like looks down, and you hear it go, "Oh no," and it starts flying toward you at furious speed, to try to save you from falling to your deaths. And if you don't stop it, like try to fight against the whale saving your life, it's going to just kind of scoop you in its cargo, like where it holds the cargo, and save your life.
I'll let it. Yeah, sounds.
Something about your voice tells me that being saved would be worse.
Belly of the whale.
Oh, not a Jonah.
You
don't need us. That would be bad.
Zerlock, is there anything you want to do to like get with your friends who have been saved by this beneficent whale?
Benevolent.
Benevolent,
No, you think of Maleficent, which is
I
the
am.
witch.
which is also malevolent,
I-
which is the reverse of benevolent. So
Is Kid getting saved as well?
yeah, they all are. It's a giant whale. He doesn't have any problem just picking 3 little people out of the air.
We're like Krill to him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would jump 40 feet.
I mean, you could just choose to fail the dexterity saving throw.
No, because I already succeeded.
Oh, you were gonna roll it again.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Several times. You are in the middle of essentially a artificial hurricane being caused by all these whales flying on this little bridge. You're gonna do that roll again.
Okay, and we shouldn't mechanically split the party.
I mean, theoretically, Zerlok can just walk up the path now and be fine.
I'm gonna fail the dexterity save.
Okay,
Someone has to save the kid, the girl kid.
No, yeah, someone's got to save girl kid. Well, girl normalman. Kid and girl normalman. What, Liam, you looked like you had a question a moment ago.
No, it's more of like a world build. How does a pack of whales create a hurricane? Because surely they have the mass for it, right?
Yeah,
But
they're
how
flapping.
do they gain flight?
Oh, they just had wings.
Oh, like real wings, or are they using
yeah.
their, like things for wings?
No, they have
it's-
wings.
It's wings.
Oh, okay.
They're used
Weird.
underwater and in air.
Do they also
Yeah.
have their fins, or do they just have wings?
They're magic whales. my
They
guy.
have wings and fins,
Oh,
but they're the same thing.
So is it like a seraphim where they're like, now that it looks like they
Yeah.
have 4 wings, but it's really just a pair of wings and a pair of fins?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You can tell by the enthusiasm from Sam's face that Sam was the one that came up with that when we rolled up by Lynxia. And I was like, Sam, this better make fucking sense, and it still doesn't.
Now you
but
see.
There's also the trade wars to deal with, but that's later. So as you're so Zerlok, you are flung, you kind of like time it. What are you trying to do? What's the goal here?
That is a good question. I would like to scoop Kid and protect him.
Kid is already in the mouth of the whale.
Okay, then I just want to get in the mouth of the whale.
The whale's mouth is closed.
Then I want to get on top of the whale.
That would make the most sense, yes. How are you planning on doing that?
I time it. I do a front flip for style. And
I mean, that sounds like some acrobatics checks to me. Let's go.
all right. Please do good, because I have a +2 to acrobatics for some reason. Oh, because it's dex, not. I got a 13.
The backflip does not succeed.
Damn it.
And you get on the whale, but whales are slick, especially ones designed to be aerodynamic. So don't, Liam, you got questions? I got great news for you. Your friend Sam, right there, all of the answers, because it's his dumb idea that I'm suffering for.
Are these like orca whales? Because beluga whales are really less not aerodynamic. Like there are very few
I was
whales.
thinking blue whale.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like Whalelord whale. Like so large you cannot
The most
comprehend.
unaerodynamic whale on Earth, the blue whale. That's basically a box in the sky now. Okay,
Yes.
fair enough. The magic school bus, a pack of magic school buses is flying through the sky. Sounds like
They
the
have
start of
you-
a song.
They have branding logos on the side, which companies they carry for.
Oh, of course. We look to our left, and there's Miss Frizzle, reflected in the eye of the whale, going, and this class is what bullshit's like.
And they're unionized. The
Oh,
whales
it's
are
a
union-
union.
they are
That's
union.
The
good.
whales do
You
have
know
a
what?
union.
Whale Amazon was a real bitch, and I'm glad they finally broke free of them. Whale UPS, they were okay. Like they had some ups and downs. I really hated the whale USPS, but that's an entirely other story. Fuck.
Well, there is a Amazon company, but that's for a later talk. So Zerlok, you grab to the side of this whale. You are not. You passed the check to get there. You did not pass the check to get there safely. So what's your strategy, man? How not die?
Let me look at my character sheet.
How
can
did
I-
you die?
I have a plan that will not harm the whale too much.
Oh, good.
It is to rage so that I grow my claws and just kind of sink them in just a little bit into the back. Just like,
roll damage.
I don't want to roll damage.
I'm so sorry. You're stabbing a thing. You're gonna want to hope that number's low.
Yeah. Well, first, did I even do it? It's a 15.
I think he's. Well, you have to hit. You hit.
I
Yeah,
hit.
if you hit, you're on top of it. It's a damage roll. You don't have
Okay.
to roll to hit. You're on it. It's not.
It's an 8.
I mean, it is, but
I got 8.
what?
I did 8.
Oh my God, your modifier's a 5.
I
What
know!
was the number under you needed to roll?
Are you to not kill it?
No,
It's now a flaming whale
No, it's-
going down. Mayday, mayday.
No, you don't kill it.
Okay.
It's just so it's cruising like right above where the it's cruising along the chasm, right? Trying to like get around and up back into its pack. And
Zerlok is going, sorry, the whole time.
And as you poke it, all of you on the inside, something happens. But let's rewind a bit and do y'all for a little bit. This is all like, you have maybe a minute, less than that, where you're inside this whale. He scoops you up. There are these roundish containers that like slide back and forth along its tongue. They have little bristles in the bottom, so it's just brushing its tongue. It's very clean in here because it's constantly being brushed. And they have little inner tubes on the side, so they can just bounce back and forth. And all the inner tubes are the same height, so that way, like if they bump, they don't, efficiency.
And these are the containers it's carrying.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, this was.
Because whales carry the cargo, airships carry people.
Okay, fair enough. Are we about to learn why they don't carry people?
I mean, I am going to need a dexterity saving throw as when Zerlok grabs it, the guy goes, woo, and its tongue moves and these containers go flying everywhere.
That's not fun!
Hey, don't make fun of my accent.
What's wrong with you, Forrest? Run, Forrest,
no.
run!
Okay, what do we got? Liam, a 3.
Which means I still got a 10. I just
Yeah,
want to
but
understand
you needed
that
much
as the
higher
most-
than a 10.
I'm trying here, bud.
So, Cauldron, you see what's coming. Your nature senses clip in. You're like, oh shit, and you like, wah! You like bolt over this like one that's coming at you. Finster, you do not, and neither does Kid. So
Because he's a literal child.
It's a bad day for me. I don't know what's up.
You're gonna take 8 damage as you
Jesus
get smashed
Christ,
by these.
Mary, Mother of God.
Yeah, I rolled max on one of those. Gosh, 2d6.
I just want everyone to know if it happens again, I'm on critical life. I have 2 health at that point. I have
Well, it
7
sucks
health
that we
right
didn't
now.
bring... How we didn't bring, R.
The cleric. Yeah.
I could fucking die, because I got deep-throated by a whale.
So
Sometimes
you,
it be
you
like that.
slam into this thing, and it slams the side. Zerlok, you manage to get on there, and you're holding on for dear life. Roll a strength check.
Ooh,
Strength saving throw.
I got this, maybe.
I think you have
thought so
advantage
too.
because you're...
I've got yeah, I think I do, actually. Let's look, at my rage.
Better hope it's better than that.
Rage, I do have advantage on strength checks.
Hell yeah.
23!
23, you grip it and just vault yourself onto the top where there's like, like a little backpack for the whale that has like paperwork and, well, a lot of paperwork, some food, some clearances, just
Some stuff.
Just, it's actually like a little office building, but it's just a backpack for a whale. So, what do you do now that this is still not a safe place to be, right? You're standing on the top of an airplane. So, like, what's the strategy?
Can I talk to the whale?
The only one...
Jump into the blowhole. Jump into its blowhole.
I think that would hurt it more.
Bro, it's a blowhole.
The whale, as you can you talk to the whales?
I'm
Sam, can you talk to the whales?
I would think so, but can the whale hear you is the next question.
Yes, you are on top of a. I keep forgetting that it's literally an airplane. So like you can scream, but like you're screaming in a wind tunnel.
Yeah, but okay. To be fair, I doubt the whale is going at a significant speed. I mean, how fast are these whales going? Airplanes go 300 miles on average an hour.
Oh, at least 150 to catch you, or at least 150 to 200 to catch you as quickly as it did. These things have to compete with magical airships for Union control of cargo shipments. They are fast.
But
they are
they're
speed.
whales. 1, 2. The fastest bird goes at max 200, and that's when it's going straight down in a dive.
Fair enough. 100 miles an hour. I think we can safely assume. So now we have a 100-mile-an-hour winds. So I don't think. Yeah, you can try screaming Zerlock, but we're gonna have to find a way to dice
Well,
that.
I'm gonna turn down my mic because apparently I'm very loud. Which might be which makes sense considering that I upped myself from last time when I was too quiet. So, mistakes were made.
That'll do it.
Quieter and turns.
Matt needs to speak quieter and needs to turn his mic up. What?
What? That one doesn't make sense, Kevin.
I mean, come on, Matt. You
He's
have to
doing
be
it to
both
screw with us.
quieter and keep yourself louder. I mean, how do you not get on, like...
It's fine. Kevin's just making fun of me. Moving along.
Known for his logic.
Moving along. Zerlock, plan.
So I can't scream. I'm in rage anyway. So this whale has a backpack?
I mean, yeah.
Can I get in the backpack?
Yeah, you walk up against 100. I'm gonna need another strength check.
I got this.
Also, how are you doing this? Are you just walking?
So
Seems like that would
well,
be difficult.
here's the thing. I'm like key claws in the thing. Vampire
Here's the
claws.
thing. You can just succeed on getting to the backpack. You're gonna roll damage again if you do that.
No, I know.
Every time
This is
he-
why. So is the
That'd be
backpack?
damage
One
every
question:
time.
Is the
Seems like a
backpack
lot of
open?
damage.
Why is that happening? What just happened? Hold on. No, I don't wish to remove that. What? Oh no. Hold on. Okay, it came back. We're good. I accidentally hit a button with my elbow on my keyboard and it deleted a scene that I had in OBS. So we're good. I fixed it.
The tragedy.
Sorry everybody for
They
that
can all
one.
still see our beautiful faces, right?
Yes, they can. We're good.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sorry. So is the backpack open?
No.
Slash, if I just, can I, so like I'm on the side of this whale, can I just slide, like let go, slide into the back, like onto the backpack to grip the backpack?
You're at the back of the whale. The backpack is in the middle of the whale.
Ah, shit, I thought it was on the front of the whale.
What is attaching this backpack to said whale?
Just giant
The straps around his wings. It's a backpack, Liam.
shit. Wait,
Dude,
I
you're
have
talking about flying
rope.
whales. Nothing
have
can be
rope.
assumed.
I
Don't
have
look
rope.
at me like that. Liam,
Hello?
obviously, as everyone knows, the anatomical correction of a whale flying through the air wearing a
Wearing a
backpack is obviously attached by its wings, not its fins, which it also has and wouldn't be moving. Obviously, Liam, you didn't study anatomically correct whale flying in your course in high school. You know, the one everyone's required to take, along with genetically deified mutants and the philosophy of go fuck yourself. You know, that favorite fucking class. Excuse me for asking a goddamn question about a fucking flying whale that guy over there, or that guy, whatever the fuck direction he is, made up in his fucking twisted dreams that Avalon probably sucked up in her dreams. Go
in
fuck
my
yourself.
in my last meal.
Anyway. Strategy.
Due to the whale union, all children are now required to take whale anatomy because of people like you.
God damn the whale union's
So
powerful.
Kid is in there going, well, of course everyone knows that all you gotta do in order to make a whale calm down is hit its uvula over there.
So, is there...
And there's a uvula with a little circle around it that's just labeled emergency exit button.
Is it made out of a chandelier like in Monster House?
No, it's literally a uvula with a circle around it.
All right, I'm gonna beat that with a quarterstaff.
Can I
Possible.
roll like an animal handling to realize that hitting a uvula would? Oh
Cause
no.
vomiting?
So
Let
Mr.
us
whacks it
out,
and
you bastard.
you whack it and you just hear the whale go, all right, now we're cycling. Oh, well, I didn't know you wanted out that bad. Please proceed to the front of the and you just kind of hear that. So what do you do?
I'm following directions like a good.
Please
Passenger?
proceed to the front. So you all get to the front next to the oh, the little bristles.
Yeah.
Let's just hope this doesn't krill us.
Fucking hate you.
It works.
Get out.
You say that, and the whale goes, "Whoa!" And there's it opens, and there's this poof of air that's coming right before something else unpleasant. You're actually only about 50 less than that from the ground. He's flying pretty low to help you get out.
Oh, okay. I'll tuck and roll. I'll jump.
Did I make it into the backpack?
You did not.
I was gonna ask if I could use my rope and try to...
Oh yeah, you totally could have gotten that. Yeah. What I'm saying is you didn't make it to the backpack before this happened.
No, because you skipped me. I was trying to talk and then Liam had a whole thing.
Full-on life.
A whole full-on breakdown.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's okay.
But you definitely can get to that backpack.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
But I don't know how quickly you can do whatever you need to do before this happens.
Okay, if it's like this is happening simultaneously, that's cool. I will just follow whatever they do and just like roll off the whale when the whale goes down, but...
Okay. Yeah, the whale, because you definitely feel the whale lurch when it gets hit and then lower, and then you definitely hear it say, like, please proceed to the front of the...
Okay. I will not be proceeding to the front of the because I don't want to hurt the whale further.
That's fair. Yeah, so y'all are ejected through this rush of air out from the whale, who's like curved around and just flying, frankly, pretty low and off of his pattern to help y'all out. So what is the strategery for like falling about 40, 50 feet?
Dying?
Well, no.
Fucking hell,
Generally
I don't
not.
know.
Do I see that my good friend Monk Face McGee is hurting pretty bad?
Yeah, I'll let you answer that.
Yes. My nose is broken. My there's blood everywhere.
There's
it's
blood
just a bad time.
everywhere.
I'm going to yell at Monk Face McGee, don't resist, and cast
I've heard
Vortex
that one
Warp.
before in quite a few pubs.
Stop resisting!
Stop
You just get
resisting.
beaten.
So you're gonna cast what?
Vortex Warp.
And for those of us who did not just recently read this spell and go, why did they make that a spell?
You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range, 90 feet. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or can choose to fail, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that is within range. The chosen space, and then the conditions for teleporting.
Right.
I will
So-
choose to fail.
And I'm going to place him gently on the ground so that he doesn't take oodles of damage.
Yeah, I think he might retain velocity, but we're gonna make that call now that you do not retain velocity.
Yes.
Just letting you know that means for the rest of all of Bilenxia teleportation. forever. You do not
Forever.
maintain velocity during a teleport.
Well, how long have we been falling by the time he uses the teleport?
It's just the X acceleration, not the Y.
Yeah.
So you would get rug burn rather than face plant.
Oh, I'm happy to get rug burn. I paid quite a few times to get that in a pub once.
So yeah, you're fine. You're also a monk with like a 7 to dex. I'm gonna assume you can basically roll. That's not something
That's
you
true.
need to roll for.
That's true.
What you gonna do for Kid, Cauldron?
I'm going to. Are there any trees around or any large?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of trees actually.
Cool. I'm going to use my mage hand and push Kid into a tree so that the tree breaks his fall instead of the ground. Because we're like what, 50 feet up? You said.
Yeah, it's 1d10 or 1d6 for every foot, or 10 feet.
Okay, so that'd be 5d10.
5d6.
5d6.
1d6, yeah.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my owl to try to direct me into a tree as well.
I'm gonna have that for you and Kid then.
Cool.
Oh wow, I rolled max. That's 16 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
And that was already
rolled,
half.
I rolled actual max, and that's half. Yeah.
That's a move.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. 36. Well, 35. Or no, 30.
Wait, is that damage to Kid?
Oh yeah, Kid's unconscious.
Okay.
Fun. Not dead.
So Zerlock, what's your strategy for falling?
So, I have rope.
Oh yeah, and you have it tied to the backpack of the whale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna like be a normal person and just kind of rappel down with the rope?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're gonna need to roll me a dexterity. What kind of check should that be? Is that strength for holding on, or or no? I think it's acrobatics for like going like not hitting shit.
Okay. Acrobatics, please be good. Otherwise, I'm gonna get moidle-oidled. I got a 9. Not great. Is it a save? Is it a dex? No, it's an acrobatics. Wait.
The acrobatics check.
I'm still. Nope. We're good.
The same. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll some dice. Oh, you only take 8.
Oh, I can do that.
I rolled the same dice. Or no, I rolled half dice and divided. Same numbers. Just this
Can we
time
just
it was 2.
Smacked straight into a tree and just goes. Ugh.
Oh yeah. That's definitely what happens. Y'all actually. So what do you do now? What's the strat on regrouping here with the unconscious child in the tree?
Where are we in relation?
Oh, where are you? Oh, where are you?
Yes.
Where are you? Sorry.
So you're
this death
looking
first?
around, kind of trying to examine what the whale did in its pathing, and apparently you notice dark trees surrounding you, and like
I see what we're doing here. Yes.
all of this area is gripping and slightly spooky, with all of these dark trees gnarled, twisted towards the sky. And then you hear the Road of Trials.
I believe this is the Forest of Death, if I remember my geography right.
And you do. And I think that's a good place to end for the day.
I didn't study my whale anatomy, but I did study geography. Because one of those classes was bullshit, and the other was not. So I can ascertain we might be in the middle of a goddamn forest of death.
Only possibly.
In a tree.
The kid in a tree. That's true. Yeah, maybe
How
we get
close
the
am I?
kid down
How
first
close am I to the kid
before
in the
we-
tree? Considering I hit a tree.
That's true. Where is Avalon?
I'm gonna roll. Avalon, I'm gonna roll for the world shitting on you. You roll a d20 for the world not shitting on you.
Okay.
What?
Just roll a natural d20. And whoever is higher is you're either closer or very far away.
That's an 8.
Wow, you rolled one under me. So yeah, you're pretty far away.
Fuck.
Can we even see her? Do we even
But
know?
you hear her. You see the like. You're kind of turned, and there's this rope, and you hear wham, like way out of there.
Just crack.
A 6-foot tall vampire lady smashes into a tree.
Yeah.
Ugh. Am I still
U2's main concern is probably the child.
Yeah, my plan was to climb the tree to get the child if I could, but I can't, so.
Is she up the mountain or down the mountain in relation to us? She's pretty far
About
away.
the even playing field.
Okay, so she just like left or right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Am I still stuck in a tree? Or did I successfully crash all the way down?
No, you're still stuck in the tree. You grabbed the tree to not take the full damage. You can climb down the tree, and I'm not going to make you roll for climbing down a tree.
Oh, excellent.
You're a like wood gnome.
Yeah,
That would be
of course, no.
stupid.
I'm going to send Gilfy on an adventure to retrieve our tall Zerlock.
Our tall
Okay.
Zerlock friend?
Can Find Familiar just do that, or do you need to roll things?
I can tell my familiar to do things, and as long as you believe an owl could feasibly do that,
Yeah, find someone, certainly.
especially how loud they were.
Yeah, okay.
You just hear a...
Roll a
Just
perception check for
far
Gilfy.
away.
Or investigation for Gilfy.
Gotta love Gilfy. Good old Gilf.
Cool. I'll look up owl stats real quick because perception they do well on, but not investigation.
I think he uses your int score. Because he's your familiar.
No, they just use the normal whatever animal they are stats.
Oh.
So
I
yeah.
thought they used... No, I'm thinking of Druid's wild shapes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. They have a -4 to intelligence. So it's going to be a good time.
It's gonna be great. Gilfy's gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost. It's gonna be great.
It's not hard. It's not a hard check.
16. Oh no, -4 was 14.
Oh. Yeah, no, he finds her easily. Yeah.
Yay!
I could have gone much worse.
If she's in, we saw her, so it's not like we have to.
Right, no, so the check was like an 8. But like it's also an owl, so I was like, how smart is the owl?
That's fair.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to climb down and try to climb up the tree. How
has-
far away?
Kid in it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're next to it. You literally shoved him into a different tree, and then you, like, using that same momentum, got into your tree. It is the next tree over.
Cool.
Now,
Can
getting
I-
you and the child down will require a strength check.
Oof. Okay. How heavy is the child? Probably like
He's
80 pounds?
Yeah, the problem is you are also small.
Yeah. I'm probably the same size as the child.
Yeah.
You guys
How
could
far
wait
away
for
is-
the 6-foot Zerlock to come get the
Oh,
kid.
can I try to stabilize the kid? Keep them from dying while in the tree.
Yeah, definitely. Roll a medicine check.
Cool.
He hasn't rolled death saves yet, but he might start.
16.
Oh no! Yeah, you stabilize him just fine. He kind of stirs a little bit and goes, whales are wild, huh?
Ah.
I'm really glad I pay attention to my whale anatomy class.
Yeah, it's a good class to pay attention in.
I don't need your shit, Matt.
Um,
I'm getting paid to be here. I don't need your shit.
you get him. He's like, can you help me down? Or
I can try. I'm going to use my mage hand to push him into the trunk just to give him like a little extra support on his way down.
okay, roll the help action then.
Cool. That's just a D20, right? Or
Yep. And then you're
Cool.
adding whatever skill you're helping with, which I think is this moment is your mage hand. That's
Yeah.
Arcana, I would say.
I'd take an Arcana, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good for the wizard, I bet. Yeah. But it's the only thing that makes sense because you're not actually using like your real hand or anything.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, that gives him advantage, definitely. Well, he got a 10, but he's just climbing down a tree, so thank God. He does not have good stats, me amigos. So Kid manages to kind of clamber down and plop himself. And right about this time is when I think Zerlock would wander into the frame. And you have all now regrouped, for better or for worse, to continue through the forest of death. But I think that's where we're going to end, is that you look up to see the path shrouded in shadows and mist. Perhaps magical, perhaps not, but certainly shitty.
Oof.
Yeet.
All right.
Nice.
Well, our next stream is Tuesday at 11 a.m. unless I have an appointment that I've forgotten about. And
Not ours, though.
not
just
ours.
Yours.
Yes, that's the next art stream, and then the next D&D stream will return on Saturday at 2 p.m. next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Well, bye. Have a great time. Oh, wait. Thanks, Arcane Anthems, for all of our music. Thank you. That's pretty much all I can think of. Anyone else got anyone else to thank?
Thank you
The DM.
For Coca-Cola, as always.
Liam!
We are going. One day we're gonna get a phone call, and it's gonna be the least comfortable phone call I've ever gotten.
It's gonna be, hey, we want to sponsor you guys because we're doing such a good job promoting our brand. We've introduced Coca-Cola to the world.
Thank you. All
They
right.
definitely need help with that. All right, now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.